Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to the Messy Desk. Today is Hug Your Cat Day, so we're going to be working with some cat stamps that I pulled out of my wooden stamp collection. But first we're going to go ahead and we are going to draw for the winner of the Spring One Sheet. This is from the entries in the mini challenge number 4, mini challenge in the challenge for the May Mystery Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. So I do a challenge each month during 2019, and during the challenge we're making a journal and filling it with things, and there's prompts and certain things you have to do for this journal. And then also each week we have a mini challenge in the challenge. So this was for the list journal that you had to make out of the items that you had left from your other journal or from around your desk. And so we had 14 entries. I know that there's more than 14 tickets in this, but I don't have time right now to count them out. So if a number above 16 comes out, we'll continue to choose until we get a number between 1 and 16. And so the winner today is going to win a Spring One Sheet digital. They'll get their invitation to go to the group where they'll be able to pick up their file and also get an idea and see some ideas, hopefully. Okay, so here is our first number 3. Number 3, Christine Leanne. Christine Leanne, congratulations. Congratulations on finishing your mini challenge in the challenge number 4. And you will see your name tagged with your invitation to the Spring One Sheet. So I will tag you in the May Mystery Mayhem. Okay, so we don't need to do that anymore. So it is now June, and we have our next, congratulations Christine. We have our next challenge, and it is to make 6 embellishments using book pages. So I am going to use The Cat Who Brought Down the House. This is one of my favorite Lillian Jackson hardcover books. Are a size that I really like to use when I am making a journal. So I'm just going to go ahead, let's take out a few pages here. It's kind of funny that this is the book that I'm using today, and today is Hug Your Cat Day. That was not on purpose. It just happens that the book that I am tearing up right now is, and the pages in these books are a little bit thicker. Okay, I think this is going to be good. So we're also going to be making a couple of embellishments that have to do with apples, because my next scrap box journal needs a few more embellishments, and it is apple themed. But we're going to start with the kitties. And so again, I am using book pages to make some ephemera and elements. So one of my favorite things is this little pocket. So I folded it over and then folded it over again. We'll go ahead and we can use, if we have a glue stick that I didn't kill, because I'm going to be famous someday for glue sticks not getting to live their full potential. I leave them open. Okay. So paper to paper glue stick is going to be just fine. Okay, so we're going to glue here, fold it over, put glue there. Oh, we didn't need it all the way across. Just balling up the glue stick so that it doesn't stick to something that doesn't need to stick to. So there is my little pocket, and it is ready to be decorated. So another thing that I would like out of my paper, I don't know, I have to hold it like this. Can't hold it with my thumb. Okay, so you know, just ripping your paper. Sorry. And then folding them in to make paper ribbon. Okay. There you go. And then what I like to do is I will sew it, and go ahead and so I'll just sew a seam down the center of that, and that will give me a paper ribbon. Okay, this is open enough. So, you know, one of my favorite things to use book paper for is my fluffy flowers. So okay, so cutting out some flowers so that we have those to use. Okay, and another, now you've seen my washi tape feather. So you can also do the same thing with book paper. I mean, we're always looking for ways to use up book paper, right? So we have, this is wreath wire. It's, gosh, like 26 or something like that is its number. It's so very, very pliable. And I'm going to go ahead and just twist off a top. And I may end up redoing that, but that'll be good for now. Okay. So just going to fold it up on itself. I do want to be able to see the wire through it. Okay. See the wire through it. And now I can go ahead and rip my feather. Oh, got my thumb. Some things hurt so bad to use my thumb. Okay, this is working. Okay, so we need to come across so we get our little point. Okay, so there's a feather, and you could leave it just like that. And well, you might want to fix the top a little bit. Okay, and it's actually kind of cool to even have the edge rip a little bit more like that. So then just, you could distress the edges. Okay, wouldn't this be, I think this would be kind of cool, like in a, well, even in a bird journal. And you could make a, you know, a peacock feather for your peacock journal, or for an outdoors journal. This one's actually going to go in the journal that I have coming up. One of the stash box journals that has a, is owl themed. So, and it is kind of got a purple colored theme to it. So go ahead and just add some purple so that it will match. Okay. So really the consistency of this paper is so cool. I mean, it's thick. If paper could be creamy, it's kind of creamy, especially with the glue. Okay, so there you go. We've got our little blue, or blue, that's blue. Our purple feather for our upcoming owl journal. And then, and of course you can cut it, and then we're going to come in and cut, and you cut into your to the vein, the center vein there, where the wire is, and you're cutting up at an angle that's up. Okay, so if you look at a feather, and of course you can leave it with, before you do this, and it could be a leaf also. Okay. I mean, I could see this as a tassel on the, you know, the spine of a book with just a few beads or something up there. I think that would be really cool. I use my tassels on the sides of my journals, or something on the spine, so that identifies the journal as to what it is for me. Okay, so there, and then you just fluff it. Okay, and because of this, the way this wire is, you can actually move this around. Okay, so there is our little, I'm going to call it our owl feather, because it is going to go in the scrap box series owl journal. Okay, so there, using our book paper. Okay, this should be dry now. You know what, while we're at it, let's go ahead and distress this a little bit and put it in the pile for the owl journal also. All of them need a little bit of some embellishments. Not a lot, but there we go. Okay, so next we have our kitty cat, and I'm going to use this kitty cat stamp, and I have out my Ranger archival ink. Love it because it dries so fast. And we're just going to put the kitty's face right in the middle. And remember, we're doing kitty stuff because today is Hug Your Kitty Day. So, you know, it might be kind of fun to have this and then put a picture of your kitty or a story about your kitty. I did take a picture. Lucy was just up here on my desk for, I think it was the first time. Lucy is my granddaughter. Well, it's hers too, but it's my daughter's cat that we are fostering. So we can decorate this a little more. You know what? What about some, let's see if we have some words. Words are always good. Attitude is everything. I'm telling you guys, this cat is the most scaredy cat I've ever met in my whole life. But she is coming around. Okay. And then I'm going to come up here. I had to move some things around in my office here. So I have this big tag that Stickeroni. That might have been from the stickers that I used in the... So that will fit. I kind of like that. So if I come down and cut this off, I think that will be good. Just, sorry, I'm going to be out of frame. I just don't want to move this stuff on my desk. Okay, I'll give us another little, there we go. Okay, so that's going to make me a little, that's too, yeah, I cut it too. Still too big. Okay, there's that. And then up here, I thought we could put this cute little, actually I'm just now thinking this, it's like, oh, we could put him right there. Yeah, pretty cute. And then we have these words, check me out. I'm going to put those right here. And then we can put a picture of the kitty on there and write about it on the back. Okay, check me out. Meowt. Now somewhere I have paw prints. Of course. Don't we all have paw print? Somewhere. I don't know if this is... There's also one I have that like lays down. You guys, I have so many stamps. I have map drawers. I don't know if that's... Is that a kitty or a dog? I don't know. Will... Oh, the cat that, look at, there's a paw print on it. How cute is that? Okay, so just have it going across. So just with some stamping on a book page, we have our book page pocket. And I think that's going to be really fun to celebrate Hug Your Kitty Day. And of course, we also have Midnight as our other kitty. So, and Midnight is, she's actually brown, but she looks black. Ooh, you know what? What if we put her on this? Okay. And then we can decorate that. It's my favorite washi. Okay. And I think the only words we had was check me out. Check me out. Okay. Oh, you know what else? I have this, and I want this. A couple of these. Got them right here. These just came from my mom's stash. Okay. So I think the bigger one I can put there. And then that cute little one. And these will give me a couple of kitty tags to use in my happy planner. I love that stamp. That is adorable. Gosh, we might need another one of those. That just came, you know what? That also came from my mom's stash, I think. I think that came, this little kitty stamp also came from my mom's stash. I know I haven't had it very long. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love it. It's kind of fun to get to have some things to put and be able to use. Well, and this also I'll be able to use, and I can write on the other side, and then, you know, whatever the caption is for the day, I can put it there. So there we go. We have our celebrating the kitty, Hug Your Kitty Day. And now we'll do, okay, so if I took this and you know what, I'm just gonna have something ready that I can use. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's put the top on the glue stick. Okay, don't lose that. Maybe if we put it where it goes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and next we're gonna make a couple things for my upcoming Apple journal. So I think we'll make, we're going to go ahead. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I've got the green archival ink out, and I'm going to put green ink on my Apple stamp. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to load the edges. You can see I did it before and I haven't cleaned it yet. I'm going to load the edges and rock it around the outside of my apple and stamp. And then I do want the other impressions as well, because I can use them. Do we have a, looking for, aha, there we go. Remember, some of your book pages might have blank pages as well. So that will give me that. Okay. So that is, and then you get an apple that has, you know, some textury look to it. Let's try it again and see if we can get it a little, maybe less red around the edge. And see what that does. I don't want to, well, we'll just, I think we need a pocket for that journal as well. So let's just come over and stamp it. Okay. So that gives you, you know, just another way of being able to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can wipe it off. It might not wipe off because it's archival. It's not the We don't want to waste a lot of. Yeah. Oh well. Usually when I've done this with my dots or close to my heart stamp pads. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do some decorating here. So for this, this could be a flip up, flip down pocket. Okay, so pulling this down, I'm going to even it over here, and we have this. Look, it looks like it has a could have a whatchamacallit hole. Okay, then we can come down here and do this. So you've seen me, usually it's a flip up, flip down where you're going to be able to write inside. This time we are going to do a flip up, flip down. It's a pocket inside. So it's not a flip down, it's just a flip up with a pocket inside. Okay. We probably want our little glue because we want to be able to. So how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. Okay, so I think that's just barely going to fit in the journal that I made. So I'm cutting the edge again. Okay, but using your book page, using the blank area of your book page, we can make us a little pocket. Okay, and then when we put this in the journal, it can also be a pocket here. Okay, or from the side. Okay. So very, very simply, that can be an embellishment, and that doesn't match. Looked like it did. We've got Chip making lots of noise out there. So we have that. Then we can go ahead and tear around our apple images here. And make a little collage out of them. Okay, so we have, don't know what he is barking at. I have this page left from making the Happy Planner. And so and I'm really trying to use up what's around my desk. So constantly now. So it's like I just have so much stuff. Oh, Chipster. Probably the cat. Or me. He might be barking at me. Are you barking at me? He does that. Okay, and with this is my littler trimmer, and I just pulled it out because I've been working with these 6x6 pads, 6x6 paper pads, and this little trimmer just works perfect for that. Okay, so we have all these negative edges, or images as well that are fun to use. These are from the Happy Planner punch, so that they've been punched out. So one of the things you could do is you could punch out with the Happy Planner one of these and put it in like a puzzle. Okay, so you could put it in like a puzzle. Okay, so what size are we? A little more than... I should have measured this. I didn't. Because we can use the Hobby Lobby Paper Studio tag punch and be able to cut this into, have it a pretty top on the tag. So that's what I'm going to go for right here. Reach up. It lives right up there. It's really cool. It makes tag tops for 1.5, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch. There we go. Okay, so we have to... Yeah, I'm guessing he's barking at the cat, because that's about where she has been hanging out lately. Is right by my craft room window. Okay. So, and a lot of this I'm keeping pretty simple. But just wanting to give you some other ideas for using book pages. And then we'll just add something to tie it at the top. We could also come in with our okay, so we're going to make a little puddle of Aleene's up here in the corner so that I can stick other stuff in it and make a mess. No. We're going to make some fluffy flowers. Put the top on it. Boy, that has been a... Okay, so fluffy flower, and I'm going to put it up at the top of this. So start with flower. And these actually do work better with a thinner paper, but it's okay. This is the paper I had out. So we're going to fluff it around. This is where it gets its name, fluffy flower, and push it down. Okay, we've got glue. That'll pop it up. Put it in the glue. Push it down. Grab the next one. Fluff it around. Whoop. Okay. So, and then you can come back in with some bling. I'll just grab a piece here. I love this. This is it's faceted bling, so it's not actually like a little rhinestone or anything. It is a faceted hole, so you're not going to lose anything if some things will drop the bling. This is not going to lose your bling. Okay, so there's that. Come in since we had the bling out. We'll just add a little bit of bling over there. Okay. So we have a fluffy flower. We have a feather. And of course we can make more fluffy flowers. We didn't finish our paper ribbon, but you get the idea. Now if you don't have a sew machine, you can just go in and glue all the way down your paper ribbon. Okay, so there is other ways of doing it. Sewing is just so much easier. Okay, so we have our flip up pocket and we have our kitty pocket. So let's go ahead and finish our apple pocket and go ahead and let you help hold that down. So, and you could go ahead and have stamped one on something else. Okay, so we're going to bring this over, line it up here, fold it down. Okay, bring this side over. If you want a bigger pocket, you just, do that. But I usually like them to be the size it is, folding them like this. These make great like traveling pocket, so a pocket that you can put in and have it travel. Okay, so there we go. And close. Okay, so there we have that. I like to add that using my 1" or the 3/4 inch punch. Punch out a hole. Makes it much easier to put something in it if you wanted to put something in it. Okay. I could do some stenciling. So go ahead and there we go. I'll switch out our little doohickey here. Come up. Might want to stencil before you cut your This is my new stencil that I got at Ben Franklin, and I love it. Okay, so there. And then I want to put this, I have a little hook up here. This doesn't have any place on it, so I'm going to go ahead and use my crop dial here and put a punch in it. And then I can hang it on my little hook up here. Be much easier to find because today I was having, earlier when I wanted to use it, I was having to look for it. So, okay, so we have that. I have on my desk some of these little flowers. They were from the wedding section at Michael's from a long time ago. Like that. Okay, so I have this little wedding flower. The original ones, I bought some yellow ones to use for my mom and dad's 50th wedding anniversary for their invitations. Oh, you know what? We should be using fabric tag. Because it's a fabric flower, silk flower. So you can also stamp and color in on book pages, like with Copic markers, it would be awesome. Or colored pencils would work. Let's see how. Just do a layered flower here. Gonna have to hold it down though. If we're gonna do this, we might as well. Have them match. I think our lights just blinked. Did you see that? This will be cool, especially if this gets put in a shorter pocket. See, and then I can continue this little theme throughout my my journal. We're going to go ahead and add a couple of the bling. Okay, so book paper, stamping on book paper, stenciling on book paper, fluffy flowers, an owl feather, a flip-up pocket, paper ribbon, and of course our kitty stuff too. Okay, so there you go. So I think I am done here. I do have 6, right? 1, 2, fluffy flowers 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7, but we made 6 different types of elements. And so that is the mini challenge in the challenge for this week. The deadline is Friday, June 7th. So, and you'll want to go ahead and post your finished 6 items made out of book paper in the special mini challenge in the challenge in the June. Yeah, just do it junk journal challenge. Sorry. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Which one's your favorite? I think this turned out really cool. And I think it's going to be really fun when we add some beads and things to it and use that in my owl journal that is coming up. These are going to be great in the apple journal that I have. And don't forget to hug your cat today. Have a great day. And I will post a couple of other videos that are book paper things to make with book paper. They are from the Spring Blossom series, which is a series of 36 start to done making a journal videos. Enjoy. Have a great day. Bye.